Alright, greetings everyone, it's Mac here, and, well, there's a bit of a snafu in the game, in that my hard drive got completely filled up, and a lot of the intermittent information was left out, but we did get up to Normandy. Clone Shepherd tried to take it away, and we had a fight. We're hanging off the ledge. It's all rather dramatic, but well, I guess the crux of the story is that Good Shepherd, who is me, has friends that were willing to save him, while Brooke, being a evil bitch, just left him to hang.
Take my hand.
So I'm gonna try to save him because
and then you live.
Shepherd's a nice guy.
Or what?
And the clone kills himself. Not sure what's up with that, but, well, he made his choice, and here we are. Either way, the clone's dead, and, justice was served in the end.
Fortunately, they weren't here long enough to do
Good
much
triumphs
real
over
damage.
evil, and all that.
Although I may need some help from James cleaning up the damage to the shuttle bay.
It's a shame overall.
Plus they overloaded the heat diffusion system, firing at us.
Citadel DLC
Not sure
is
if
a
you
lot of
noticed,
fun to
but
play.
Shuttle Guy here did some
It's
crazy
a
stuff
lot
flying
more
to keep us in one
lighthearted
piece.
than the Mass Effect
Nice to fly something a little more maneuverable than the Kodiak.
proper is. And
What about Edie? Is she back online?
I am once again fully in control of the Normandy.
oh, she's zapping the mercenary who was
Glad
trying to
to hear
fly
it.
the ship.
What about the mercs? Any
If you
survivors?
didn't notice before,
Just
Edie,
one
she
crappy-ass
was the
pilot and her. Alliance
virtual
has taken her to a
intelligence
high-security
that-
facility. Maybe she
well,
can
she
give them
used to
some
man
dirt
the
on
ship, but now
Cerberus.
she has a robot body. And Joker's in love with that
I'll be
robot
more
body
than happy
because
to cooperate with your
it's kind of a
authorities.
hot robot body.
Maya, I know that voice.
Yeah, so.
Do you really?
No, Shepard's gonna scold
You're getting a
Brooks
chance to
because,
redeem yourself.
well, she's evil and she
Don't
needs a
waste
scolding.
it.
So
Spanking.
serious.
Little
Admit it.
spanking. Yeah, I can
Some part of you liked having me around.
do that. Yeah,
Looking up to the legend,
yeah.
we had some laughs.
She needs a
And who
spanking.
knows?
That's all I'm saying. It's just
Maybe we'll have more someday.
No, we won't. Because you're gonna stay in your cell and do your time.
Afraid I'll escape, come back for revenge. Is the great Commander Shepard pleading for his life?
I'm pleading for yours.
So thoughtful. Then I suppose I'm off to lock up. You know, he wouldn't have let me live.
You can't clone everything.
guess you can't clone compassion or ethics or friends or hot girlfriends who wear spacesuits. You can't clone them either. I guess you could. Just wouldn't be the same. Either way, we have the Normandy back. The clone, well, he fell to his death, I guess. And the evil bitch,
The rest of the
Brooks,
squad's waiting outside.
is going to
We'll
jail.
have the Normandy back in shape in no time.
Here we are. All my friends who helped me. Specialist Traynor.
Appreciate
There
it.
was actually quite a bit of funny scenes with her that
Well,
I missed because
as
of
surely it goes, this
the
hasn't
whole
been the most relaxing.
hard drive being full issue, but
Come on.
well, what do
Maybe
you
we
do?
can take some actual time off. No explosions or anything. Just us.
Just us.
And that's what we're gonna do coming up here, because well, after the shore leave, it gets really, really depressing.
So, after a hard day spent fighting an evil clone, you know what comes next.
A nap?
Please. We party down.
Well, I gotta get going. Things to settle up before I head back to Tuchanka. Always fires to put out when you're in charge, right? Let me know if you want to hang out or if you're having that party.
See ya.
Party, huh?
Well, no pressure. No one's gonna make you throw a party.
Alright. Good idea. Let's set it up.
I've channeled discretionary funds into your account for the purchase of any celebratory supplies, Commander.
Okay, Edie and Cortez and Trainer are in. What?
I have also informed Dr. Tassoni about any potential upcoming celebrations.
Wait, I'm in charge of the guest list.
Yeah, so there's no uninvite button on this thing?
All right, but when it's time, I invite the rest.
Cortez just invited James. So...
Fine.
I'm gonna go out and see how much trouble I can get into without snapping a femur.
Members of your crew have expressed interest in spending time with you, Commander. You can check your private terminal for messages.
So that's kind of the
If
thing
you require
with the rest of the
activities, Silver Sun
DLC.
Strip
It's
has
all
an arcade in addition to the casino.
hanging out with people, having
You've also
interactions
been
with crew
granted a
members,
complimentary pass to the combat
sort
simulator.
of the RPG development
Thanks, Cliff.
stuff that
Guess I could
comes
take
with
advantage of
this
some shore leave myself.
DLC package, and then once you get through all that, you can have a big party. Well, I suppose you could have a big party before all that, but periodically you can invite crew members over, and they have little cutscenes, such as this one with Liara. Yeah, she's playing the piano. And
Greetings, Commander.
some are tender, some are heartfelt, some are just
I didn't know
funny,
you could play.
and they go on and on like
this
that.
is the
But
only
I'll give you
song
a
I
taste
know.
of it, and
Why is that?
shut up for a moment.
There was
here.
always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Elena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere.
I guess one of the things that I like about Mass Effect, the whole series, over a lot of
She taught me
RPGs
to
I
play
played,
this
is
song
that
while we
the
waited.
side
It's
characters
a good
are
song.
fully developed. They feel
Thank you,
like
Shepard.
actual people. They have different wants and needs, and the game tracks sort of your relationship
The
progress.
person
over
who
time.
taught me that song was a friend. I spent
And
so much
I guess
time
I should just
chasing
go ahead
dead
and say it
knowledge.
at this point.
Sometimes I
I
forget
had
that
a sexual
things you
encounter
learn by
with
doing
Liara in the first Mass Effect,
By
and
just
then
spending
fell
time
into
with the
the
people you
whole
care about.
Tally love line after
have you learned
that.
from me?
There was a few awkward
I
moments
suppose how to get myself
in
into
Mass Effect
life-threatening
3
situations on a daily
once
basis.
Liara
I am a
figured
good
out
teacher.
that, well, I guess we had changed our Facebook status to
best.
in a relationship. She figured
Well,
out I was in a relationship
I
with
should
Tally.
probably go.
There was a few awkward
I have reports
conversations,
to look over.
but
Right.
Liara and I
But first,
decided to be friends.
Why don't you teach me that
you know,
song?
BFFs forever and all that stuff. So it all worked out in the end, because she's a good sort, and you know, we had our moment and it passed, and then
Hey, glad you can make it. I've got us set up.
Tally shoot up. Now we're running through Jack.
I'm gonna beat you
Jack
until
was
Candy
prominently
comes out.
featured in Mass Effect 2. She wanted to fight in this arena thing. It's actually kind of fun. It's just sort of a fun combat simulator.
Not worrying about the kids.
You can run through different scenarios,
It's worth the stress to watch the people who command.
fight the combat stuff, and this is what Jack wanted to do for fun.
Who said I was talking about you?
So I invited Jack along. Well, we kicked a little ass, had some fun together, bonded.
You know, if there is a god, that's what she sounds like. Just a
This
big,
whole cutscene's rather weird because the fight's still going on and yet we're having a conversation, but
Thanks for coming,
I
Shepard.
guess it's a simulated
Would be
combat, so it doesn't matter so much. I don't know. And after that,
Hey,
well,
any plans
we
for the
get to
evening?
this.
No,
This little scene gets
I'm
sort
as
of
free as the dust
nuts
from
and
the
bolts of
solar
a
wind.
relationship, and even if it's a virtual
You
relationship
remember that line?
in a
From
video
the
game,
Flotilla? Shall I and Bella kiss
well,
on the balcony?
even
I don't think I've
even
ever
then,
seen that.
women
Did.
force you
What?
to watch
You've never?
chick flicks.
How could you not have?
Things just happen.
Well, I know what we're doing.
That's what you
tonight.
do.
What shall I
duty. And you have your people.
Not tonight. Tonight, I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
You watch this a lot? With the lovers from two different worlds?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover, we memorized the lyrics from the musical. Oh, we can activate sing-along mode.
And yes, in case you were wondering, it's going to get even more silly and, well, delightful.
I will hold this night in memory for all my living days. Now unmasked, I feel your skin on mine.
I had no idea you were so into this.
This vid FTL jumped me into puberty. And who doesn't love a good cross-species romance?
I want you to see behind this mask. I want you to see who I truly am.
I already have.
Works for me.
Yes, it's all very sappy, but
I'm looking for a
sappy's good sometimes. Let's lighten it up with a trip to the bar with Ashley Williams.
Here you are. Ready to see who's the real Spectre and who's the pretender?
Good for some
Whatever you say,
hardcore
Williams.
drinking
Line 'em up.
action.
That's what I like to hear. Rules are simple. I take a shot, you take a shot. Hesitate, game over.
This shouldn't take too long.
Uh-huh. Glamorous and beautiful superstar Spectre agent first. Sorry ass pretender next.
I'll try and go easy on you so you don't break a nail, princess.
You did not just say that.
I sure did.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
I've seen how you deal with a few drinks, Williams. Very messy.
So this continues on and on
Ancient
until,
history.
well, there is a
You know, I expected better.
cheesy movie parody coming up, and if
I'm
you could
saving my
name the
best moves
movie,
for later.
Best
then,
moves.
well,
At
you'll
least if
win
you're drunk,
a
you
small
have an excuse
prize
for how you
of
dance.
pride, knowing what movie this parody comes from.
Boom!
And it's a very popular movie, you should know.
Keep it coming,
I'm
Lieutenant.
getting a lot
I
of
can do
renegade
this all
points just engaging in this drinking
You may have to.
contest, and it's sort of not Shepard's character.
This was a good
but
idea.
I'm not going to get
Yeah, it
outdrank
was.
by a girl.
You ready
Just
for round two?
asinine.
Bring it on.
Here we go. With the movie parody, Name That Movie.
Hey, my friend doesn't like alliance types.
Buddy, we're right in the middle of something.
I don't like alliance types either.
Rain check?
Yeah.
All I can say is these aren't the droids you're looking for. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you, well, later.